What's up, guys? This is Damien from Dinosaur Adventureland. I'm here with Matt Powell and Mike. We're going to head out and get the public's opinion on some of these new scientific studies that have been coming out, like dinosaurs farting themselves to death, monkeys surfing over here from Africa, and where our beards came from. So stay tuned. It's going to be awesome.
So, it seems that Matt Powell has given up his all-too-brief career in comedy and turned his hand to street activism. Wow. Well, hello there, dearest viewer, and welcome back to my little corner of the YouTubies and another Thriller Decade edition of The Sunday Stupid. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, before we go any further, please like, share and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. And don't forget, you can come and join me on Patreon or become a channel member. These guys did. A massive shout out to my amazing patrons, Sven Bellens, Bob Sadler, Alan L, Christo Bergero and brand new patron, Cheeky Vlogs, and a massive shout out also to my members, Cheeky Vlogs, Sven Bellens and Dr. Osiris. Thank you all so very, very much. Hey! So before we get into today's video, a couple of things. What I've done with the Super Chat cash that I got from live streams, I have bought a webcam. You're looking at me through this webcam right now, full 1080 HP, whatever that means, ultra full HD, whatever that means, and it's a lot better and it's a lot more convenient than using what I used before, which was my iPhone. I had to put an app on my phone, an app on the PC, and plug it all in, set it all up. It drove me up the wall. Plus, I don't think that the iPhone works better in low light than this one does. I think the picture quality is better, even in low light now. I've got a light here, I've got a selfie light here. I've got both sets of curtains closed, and it works fantastic. I think it works amazingly well. And with the autofix that I'm using in my video editing software, it works even better. So thank you to those who are super chatting me. Another one, patrons. Yes, patrons, I'm letting the cash build up to about 60 odd quid, and then I'll put some of my money to it. And then I asked patrons last week what would they like me to do with the cash. I suggested a vlogging kit so I can go out and about, and they've agreed with me. They want me to go out and about and do different videos of where I grew up, etc, etc, and about, you know, my surrounding areas like Bolton, obviously. So I'm going to start doing those videos next month. So that's pretty much it, apart from the fact, yes, Mrs. Jones ordered me a chair and it's finally arrived and I'm sitting on the bugger. It's amazing. Oh, it is amazing. So what I've done is I've gone from this particular chair to this gorgeous monstrosity. Very, very easy to put together. It makes working at the computer and sitting at the computer a lot more comfortable than it was before, and I cannot thank Mrs. Jones enough. Mrs. Jones, if you're watching, thank you, babe. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you. Now, before we crack on, and I will be brief, I promise, I know that the Creaky Blinder has already done a video concerning this particular Powell video. That's why I'm going to link it in the description below. So after you've watched this one, go and pop over to his channel and watch his version as well. It's fantastic. All right.
What's up, guys? This is Damien from Dinosaur Adventureland. I'm here with Matt Powell and Mike.
Now, I was going to be a bit predictable and call these guys the Three Stooges, but I just can't, because the Three Stooges were talented and intentionally funny. These gobshites are none of those things. And look at the way the camera is angled. They're looking down on you. They're looking down on us plebs because they think that they are superior. And they're not. They think the Earth is 6,000 years old. Come on. They're about the same level as a flat earther.
We're going to head out and get the public's opinion on some of these new scientific studies that have been coming out, like dinosaurs farting themselves to death.
No such scientific study exists.
Monkeys surfing over here from Africa.
No scientific study said that monkeys surfed from Africa to the United States in America.
And where our beards came from. So stay tuned. It's going to be awesome.
Beards. come from as a result of not shaving for quite some time. They come from hair follicles in your face. And one thing that your video is not going to be is awesome. Mine is, not yours.
Some people are claiming out there that dinosaurs gassed themselves into extinction.
So, you've gone from scientists and evolution teachers to some people. Some people say that dinosaurs fell themselves into extinction. Some people say that the Earth is flat. Some people say that the Earth is 6,000 years old. Some people say that dinosaurs walked with man. None of these things are true, are they, Matt? Stop lying for Jesus.
So they passed so much flatulence that it warmed the environment, and then they died from the global warming.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
So what's your reaction to something like that?
No, I'm a Christian, so I wouldn't believe that.
You wouldn't believe it? Okay.
I'm sorry, Miss, Mrs. or whatever. What's your religion got to do with anything?
What'd you say?
I'll just get going.
There you go. I like that reaction. I think that's suitable.
Well, do you know what isn't suitable? Lying to kids.
Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? That's that'd be a lot of gas. I mean, there's a lot of them, I guess. It's a possibility, I guess. I guess it's possible. I mean, I wouldn't personally really know that, but it's a good theory.
Well, I guess it's not a possibility. I guess it's not a theory. I guess.
Gas themselves, what do you mean?
So they literally farted so much that the methane gas caused enough global warming millions of years ago to make all the dinosaurs go extinct.
I call bullshit.
Don't swear, please don't swear. They don't piss in like it.
Seems a little far-fetched.
Totally false, man.
Totally false. Misinformation.
Yeah. That's not even information.
You are very correct, my friend. It is not information. Not even in the slightest.
We just wanted to get some reactions to that. We got Fox News here saying dinosaurs gas themselves into extinction. Daily Mail, did dinosaurs cause climate change through their flatulence?
So, Fox News and the Daily Mail, two sources that used clickbaity titles to pull in views. Wow, who'd have thunk that from two news organisations?
But we're all passing gas.
Exactly.
Is it a problem? Maybe all of us is the problem because we're all passing gas. We may not be doing it at the same time, but spontaneously, but we're all passing gas.
Right.
We could be passing gas right now.
I don't mean to be rude here, but what the frickin' heck have you got on your eyelids, lady? Your eyelashes clearly did not evolve the way nature intended.
I don't know about that. That's possible. Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
Is he talking about Bolton Wanderers' chances of reaching the playoffs this season, or is he really talking about dinosaur farts? Answers on a postcard.
To heat up the whole earth, the whole globe, and destroy them? Like, really? That's a little far-fetched.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Well, yeah, so far-fetched, in fact, that absolutely nobody believes it. Nobody. Apart from Fox News and the Daily Mail.
You got some Daily Mail, News Sound.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on that?
That didn't happen, because Genesis tells us that it happened when they died in the flood.
Genesis, have we got to talk about it really? Okay then, let's go. Right, but first, we've got to say this. Scientists today believe there's about 8.7 million species alive on this planet. Between 1 and 2 million of those species are actually animals. So, let's pop back 6,000 years or so, and let's be generous and say that there were about, 6,000 species alive. So, God says to Noah, this 600-year-old man, he says to Noah, build me an ark, which in Hebrew means box or chest. So, he duly does, because we know that God can't even write a book, let alone build an ark, because he can't make anything that man can make. So, let's say that's 6,000 animals alive. That's fine and dandy. So there's a minimum of 6,000 animals. But wait, there's more, because in the nursery rhyme, it says the animals went on 2 by 2. So that makes 12,000 animals. But wait, There's even more, because in the Bible it says 2 of every clean beast and 7 of every unclean beast. So, let's be generous and say that 1,000 out of the 6,000 are unclean. So that's 7,000, which leaves us with 5,000 species left. Obviously, because we're taking the 1 from the 6, so there's 5,000 left. Double that, because the animals apparently went on 2 by 2, which is 10,000. So on this floating chest or box, there's approximately 17,000 animals. Right. And you, preachers like yourself and liars for Christ, you want me to believe that load of crap rather than the overwhelming evidence that we have for evolution. Right. Of course I'm going to do that. And yes, I'm being sarcastic.
So we just want to get people's reaction on that. What do you guys think?
Their reaction is to giggle.
Yeah.
Well, who's not going to laugh? I find flatulence hilariously funny, especially when it's coming out of Mrs. Jones's backside.
Dinosaur farts may have warmed prehistoric Earth, coming from the BBC and Smithsonian Magazine. Yes. Yeah.
Hurrah! This liar for Christ nearly got something right, and that's about as close as he'll ever get. Anyway, let's do this. He quoted the BBC, or he cited the BBC, and he also cited the Smithsonian. Now, he didn't read out the headline of the Smithsonian, and I wonder why. Is it because it says this? Better luck next time. Anyway, one of the main contributory factors.
Many hours later.
So, one of the main reasons why climate change is happening today is because of sheep and livestock farming. These sheep are eating lots and lots of grass, and they are producing lots and lots of methane, which is contributing to climate change. So it's not unreasonable to assume that back then, millions and millions of vegan dinosaurs eating grass or plants or what have you, producing an awful lot of methane over millions of years, contributed to their own climate change. But in no way, shape or form did it cause their extinction. And you have no idea how many takes it took me to get through that little bit.
Is this serious?
This is serious. Yeah, you could type in on Google right now when monkeys surfed, and you'll find that monkeys made a voyage 34 million years ago from Africa to South America.
Oh, I've done this to death, so I'm not going to repeat myself. All I'm going to say is surfed. Surfed. When they say surfed, they don't mean surfboards, they don't mean life rafts, they don't mean rubber rings, they don't mean dinghies, they don't mean seaweed, they don't mean bits of frickin' fig leaves either. Got it?
They're saying that the monkeys surfed over here from Africa because they're trying to explain how did these monkeys get from Africa to the Americas.
So, you find it a bit ridiculous that monkeys got from Africa to South America on a floating landmass that snapped away from the coast of Africa and then made its way to South America. Fine, and that I don't care. But you want me to believe that kangaroos and other marsupials got from Turkey to Australia, a trip of over 6,000 miles on invisible land bridges. Land bridges that Matt Powell couldn't provide any evidence for in our discussion. You want me to believe that after this global flood, when the earth was covered in water, these waters rescinded to where, I don't know, probably cracks in the earth, I don't know, but these waters rescinded, washed away all the vegetation. So what did these kangaroos and marsupials eat on their 6,000 mile trip? It's a puzzler, isn't it?
I wondered what you thought of that. Do you think that it's plausible that monkeys would have surfed 800 miles, 900 miles from Africa to South America 34 million years ago?
No.
No? Why not?
Well, because I don't think anybody could surf from Africa that far anyway.
You see, when you say surfed, when you lie to people and say surfed, what that lady is imagining is a monkey on a surfboard. And of course, we know that that didn't happen. Please stop lying, Matt. I implore you.
From the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's far. Okay, but I don't think they did that.
My bad. I thought it was. What you think, Sam? I don't know.
I don't think they would come from their natural habitat to say, you know what, let's just go across the ocean and see what's going on.
Wow. I don't know. That's all I can say is wow. Yeah. I mean, that's a good one. You know.
For me to believe, like, oh, that ain't hard.
I can't. I can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna pass on that one too?
I'm gonna pass on that.
Right.
Let me guess, it's science, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Trust the experts.
Tell these people who are doing these things to start dealing with issues and not all this gobbledygook about nothing. Yeah, no, I mean, come on.
Somebody actually thinks that?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Right. All right.
Yeah. I'm just playing around, you know.
That seems pretty implausible.
Yeah, I don't know if monkeys can surf.
I've
never seen it. If I saw it, maybe that would change my opinion, but...
That's a long way to surf, too. Never seen a man surf that long. I don't know if a monkey could. I'm very skeptical on that one.
Skeptical, yeah, me too.
Even though it's in Smithsonian Magazine.
Right, that's it. I didn't want to do it, but here we go. Absolute proof of surfing monkeys. Happy now?
And some of the other ones that are now concluding is that millions of years ago, when we were primates, and we were punched in the face so much that this is where our beards came from.
We are primates.
That we evolved beards as a cushion.
Bull on that one as well.
I have hit a few guys in the mouth and their beards did grow immediately. It's just right. You have to do it here.
Crikey, you wouldn't want to go on tour with a pound short in your wages, would you? Anyway, there are three main reasons back then why men grew beards. 1, to attract a mate, for example. 2, to keep warm in cool climates or when the weather got cold. And for 3, to absorb any damage to the face. Much like a lion has a mane to protect his neck from any damage. A man grew a beard back then to protect his face. It's simple as that, because studies have shown that a beard will absorb between 20 and 30% of the energy contained in a punch. So, it doesn't sound so ridiculous at all, does it? And why didn't you mention the other 2 reasons why men grew beards? You won't, will you? Because you're all liars for Christ.
They say that squids.
Oh, no. Don't say it. Don't say it. They come here on bloody asteroids. Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Hitched a ride here on asteroids.
You said it, didn't you? You bloody said it, didn't you? Oh, for the love of...
And that's how they got to Earth.
Oh, right. While it is true that 33 people wrote a paper on squid and octopus arriving here on an icy comet, but they claim that it happened at the start of the Cambrian explosion. But the problem with that is the octopus genome was mapped in 2015, and it showed that the nervous system genes of the octopus split from the squids about 135 million years ago, long after the Cambrian explosion. Funny you don't mention that either, isn't it?
T-Rexes evolved into today's chickens through variations and mutations. That's why we have chickens. What do you guys think of that?
Yes, chickens and the T-Rex are closely related, but don't take my word for it. Take the word of the Smithsonian, the Liars for Christ favourite website. And check out the surname of who wrote that particular article. Relative, maybe? I think we've destroyed Powell and his fellow Liars for Christ for one video, don't you think? Now, don't forget, link to my Patreon is in the description below. Link to my Twitter is in the description below. If you don't fancy either of those, click the membership button underneath this video. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. If you don't fancy that, like, share and subscribe. That would be also amazing. Thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget to join me on the next one, Wacky Wednesday, 8 PM. Don't forget to join me on Friday, 7 PM for a live stream. And don't forget to join me next Sunday, 8 PM for a Sunday Stupid video. Ta-ra for a bit. Love you all.